Start us off.
Yeah, you can go. What association do Chain, Basic, and COBOL have in common? What association do Chain, Basic, and COBOL have in common? Computers. I don't think that is correct.
Yes, it is correct.
I'm pretty sure. No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
At the first modern Olympics in 1896, the marathon was appropriately won by which country, mimicking the result of the event on which it was historically based?
I'm going to go with Greece.
That is correct. Winston Churchill was known to relax by engaging in which form of artistic expression?
Playing the piano.
This, I have no idea what it could be. I want it to be dancing so bad.
I think it's playing the piano.
I feel like it's painting.
Just makes sense.
If someone told you to put up your dukes, which parts of your anatomy would you be expected to show?
My fists.
That is a dumb question. An American general of the War of Independence was famous for using guerrilla tactics against the British. His nickname reflected his typical location of operations. What was his moniker?
The Mountain Menace.
Okay.
Fuck, yeah.
I think it's Swamp Fox.
Yeah, you're a Swamp Fox, buddy.
I am a Swamp Fox, baby. Swamp Fox for life. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its
brain.
What? Brain, correct. Which of the following buildings is Gothic?
The Louvre.
No, it's Notre Dame.
I didn't get that far down the list.
We got that. Oh, we got
painting.
Painting. I knew it. Mountain Menace.
Swamp Fox.
I told you it was a Swamp Fox. General Francis Marion of South Carolina, dude. That's got. Stop fucking touching my feet with your feet, man. I knew it was Swamp Fox. Swamp Fox all day, every day, baby.
Run it back. I want more trivia. I love trivia.
Okay. What kind of trivia do you want?
I want all of it.
The old trivia podcast. Ooh, TV trivia? That's where I would shine. We can do sports trivia for you if you want.
Can we do a mix of TV and sports trivia?
I don't think so.
All right, let's try
this
sports
first. It's a
first.
pretty basic.
I'm not like good at sports trivia though. Sports for non-sports people.
Okay,
that's probably too easy.
All right. Okay. There's one baseball player that seems to be the answer to the majority of trivia questions and the recipient of a lot of praise. He played long ago and set many records despite being pretty undisciplined.
This is a stupid question.
Field.
It's Babe Ruth.
It's such a long question for absolutely
And there's
nothing.
a candy bar that sounds a lot like his name but isn't named after him as part of that trivia question.
New York City has two major baseball teams. What are their names? The green and the gold. The butterflies and the bees, baby.
The bold and the restless.
The old Swamp Foxes.
Keep reading. I can't.
There's a game played on a big grassy field that Americans.
All right, no, run this. Get new trivia. New test.
You want to see which Spice Girl you are?
No.
Because you already know.
What else they got? Keep going. On the sports question, what else they got?
English football. You probably can't get 9 right.
Yeah, fuck it.
You probably can't get 9 right.
Yeah, let's see if we can get 9 right.
What the fuck?
Oh, no, get us back. Porn's about to come up.
No, it was a picture of Harriet Tubman, dude. I don't think there's porn following that.
Let's go to TV. Let's go to the TV.
Let's go to TV. Oh, here we
right
go.
There.
Here we go. Here we go. Television trivia.
My favorite TV shows.
Should be easy.
7 men protect a town called Four Corners from the bad elements. The Magnificent Seven.
Oh, I didn't know that was a show. 4 Vietnam veterans help people in need. The A-Team. A man uses wit and ingenuity to get out of some tough problems. Duct tape.
MacGruber!
Yep. It is MacGruber.
Miami
Vice. Fast talking, fast walking group.
The West Wing.
Oh yeah, 2 brothers start their own private investigation agency. I think it's
Simon and Simon,
which I'm not familiar with, but I know it's not Magnum.
2 lawyers defend and protect the military, all while fighting feelings for each other.
I think that's Jag. Jag, baby. With the help of an Indian bounty hunter, hunts down bounties. Blah, blah, blah. The Highwaymen?
Wait. No, stop. With the help, read the question first.
With the help of an Indian bounty hunter and his sister, Reno Raines hunts down bounties while trying to keep himself from getting arrested.
It's not The Highwayman.
Is it Renegade?
I don't know. The Highwayman is that Netflix movie about Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, but that could also be something else.
Nah.
Love, deceit, betrayal, and murder sparked this drama about a family of wine cellars in
Big
Tuscany
Valley.
Valley. All right. I think it's Falcon Crest. Which of the following six, the one with the 6 friends in New York.
Friends.
Here we go.
Falcon Crest.
What the fuck, man?
I mean, it said the Valley, so I clicked the Big Valley. You clicked it.
All right. Fair enough.
Good session.
Good quality trivia.
I'm a big trivia guy.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it,
but
I
like
like
it?
doing it.
When I was in 8th grade, I think my pals and I, on like the last day of school, big group of us, we all went to Applebee's, and it was trivia night, so we got in the mix, and we were sitting we had a table, and there were people like at the bar playing, and there were just like a few teams, and it was pretty fun. It was a tight fucking game. We were getting close, and we're getting down to the wire because somebody's mom is like, people's moms are coming to pick them up. So people are like texting their moms like, we're doing trivia.
5
like, all that
questions
stuff.
left.
Yeah. So the last question was who played the first lady in the movie Dave, which is this movie about a guy named Dave who looks exactly like the president. So when the president like gets sick, they like kidnap this guy and they like, hey, you got to pretend to be the president. And the answer, I thought I got to see who actually plays it, but I thought it was. This is the last question of the game. It's either us or this other team. It's all on the line. And it's like this guy. I'm not done with the fucking story, Matthew. So it's this guy. It's this guy and like his girlfriend sitting at the bar. They're playing. Yeah. So I think that the answer to who played the first lady in the movie Dave is Jamie Lee Curtis, and I'm racking my brain. I can see her face on the fucking Freaky Friday poster, but I can't. Her name is not coming to me.
Classic.
So I go, oh god, this isn't it. But just write Sigourney Weaver. Just say Sigourney Weaver. And my friends are like, okay, whatever, and they write it in there. Boom, pops up Sigourney Weaver, and we're like, yes, free mozzarella sticks, whatever. And this man in like his trucker hat, sitting at the bar, he's like, cheated. Phones. He just starts yelling phones at, we're like 13 or whatever. He's like, phones. They're on their phones. I'm like, whatever. We're texting. People are texting their moms, man. Maybe you should
Can't
text
be on your phone
mom.
at trivia.
I know.
If I was the trivia master,
Look,
I would not have allowed
the
it.
guy's got the guy. I mean, it's not like he doesn't have a leg to stand on, but he's just being an asshole. Fuck that dude.
Well, what was the prize?
It was like $5 off or something your next time at Applebee's.
No.
We never used it.
Yeah, see?
Obviously.
You guys fucked that guy because you cheated.
Well, he should have been better at trivia, man.
Well, he wasn't
Wouldn't have been an
cheating. He
issue.
had integrity.
We didn't cheat either.
How do we know that?
Because I'm fucking telling you right now. You're going to believe
'cause
this
you're a
guy.
trustworthy
You're going to believe this.
person.
When it comes to trivia and games of sport, absolutely.
Cheater.
I've never cheated once.
Never
At any
cheated
game.
and never lied.
I'm sure I've lied, but I've never cheated in a game.
That's just
At
not
all.
true.
Name one game that I've cheated in.
Probably plenty. Probably
No,
Monopoly.
I've never. Did I cheat in Monopoly? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you've definitely cheated Monopoly.
I've only played Monopoly like 2 times.
You used to steal action figures. You definitely cheated in games.
I didn't steal action figures,
Yeah, you
dude.
did.
He let me borrow it, and I didn't give it back for 20 years.
So you stole his action
But I
figure.
gave it back to him. It was borrowed and returned, baby. The fucking the contract was executed correctly. He got back his Mighty Morphin, or no, his animal. what the fuck was that called? Wild Force. It's Power Rangers Wild Force with the Gray Wolf, which you know who played that guy?
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver. That's
Obviously,
absolutely right.
You fucking idiot.
It was the main Bash brother. The first guy was the Bash brother. He played that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Put that in your trivia and smoke it. How about that?
Okay.
Instacart. Do you love groceries but hate grocery shopping? Me too. We have so much in common. And like me, you should start using Instacart, because with Instacart, you can get some of your favorite products from some of your favorite local stores, not just groceries, all delivered right to your front door in as little as 1 hour. And the best part is right now, 2 in the Cooler listeners get free delivery on their first order of $10 or more. All you have to do to get that deal is hit the link in this episode description. Why waste time going to the grocery store, stressing yourself out? It's just another thing on your list. You can make things so much easier on yourself by just going on to Instacart, using the app, boom, boom, boom. Again, they'll deliver whatever it is you're looking for right to your front door. So make things a little easier on yourself and start using Instacart today. Folks, a great way to support the show and do something nice for yourself, treat yourself a little bit, is to check out all the great merch we've got over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Merch, not just for this show, but also for Schemin' and Dreamin' and for Quested, the other 2 podcasts that we produce right here. We've got all kinds of great stuff on there. Hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeves. On top of that, there's all kinds of cool accessories. We've got baseball hats now, bucket hats, obviously. Those are classic. Fanny packs, the glassware, water bottles, all kinds of sick stuff. And this is not like that cheap shit or whatever. This is high quality stuff, folks, okay? I would not skimp out on the merchandise for you, okay? And the t-shirts especially, you know what I'm going to say, try blend. That's Target quality. You can only get that over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. So hit the link in this episode description or check it out in our Instagram bio and get yourself something nice. Again, that is snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. It's a great way to support the show. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show, Schemin' and Dreamin', or Quested, the Dungeons & Dragons podcast that we produce right here, you can email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Podcasting, it's big business, baby. Okay? McDonald's, NASCAR, State Farm, Walmart, Miller Lite, all kinds of these, Coors Light, all these companies. All the lights, any light you can think of, they're advertising on the podcast. But what I'm trying to say is these are big companies that advertise in like the Super Bowl and stuff. And it's really cool to see them moving away from traditional media, starting to advertise in the podcasting space. The problem is they haven't left any room for smaller or even local businesses to get in on the action. But that's why we're here, folks, okay? So if you're interested in learning more about all the benefits to podcast advertising, again, hit us up, reach out to us at snackspotsports@gmail.com. I watched Chris Rock's new stand-up special on Netflix.
How was it? Did he get slapped in the face at all?
He did not get slapped in the face, but that's kind of the thing, is the whole special was kind of, you could the audience kind of sucked, and you could tell everybody was just waiting for him to like get to that. And obviously, because he knows that it's going to be the last thing he talks about. Like, he has to close with that. So it's kind of a tough position for everybody involved. It was kind of funny. It was okay.
Chris Rock's not overly funny anymore.
No, it's just the thing is, like, he's too rich. What I was telling Emily, like, it was all like Kardashian jokes and like jokes about like people being too woke and stuff, like things that,
people are woke, man.
I know, but like every other comedian has said, like, at this point I think it's hack to talk about how you can't fucking say anything, because obviously you can.
You're up there on stage.
Yeah.
Just let it fly.
Yeah.
That's like my 13th yawn of the episode already.
Yeah, you're up there for yawns. That's okay. Don't worry about it. You got to let it out,
No, I'm going to keep fighting.
But yeah, his premises were all kind of like really lame, and it felt like such an old style of comedy, because Chris Rock does that
he's
thing
outdated.
Where he like, kind of. I mean, he's one of the, greatest to do it, but he's just not. This just ain't his world anymore, man. Like, he does that thing where like he repeats Like every time he starts a new joke, he repeats the first thing he says, and he did that so. I guess that's like his thing, but he did it every fucking joke. He was like, the Kardashians, and then it's like, oh, he's gonna talk about the Kardashians, and then he does, and it's like, okay. It was so dumb. But yeah, so he talked about the Will Smith stuff for like the last 10 minutes, and it was not that great. It was like whatever. And then he like spiked the mic down on the stage, and it was like with the music playing, it was like a very cool moment, but it was kind of like it didn't feel earned. It didn't feel like an earned moment.
When you were talking, I was thinking about that Netflix movie. What's it called? All right. Close your eyes. Picture this.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix movie came out in like 2016, 2015 maybe. It's not on Netflix anymore. But it was two guys, and they were lifeguards at a pool. And before they went to college, they went to a party.
Staten Island Summer.
Staten Island Summer.
That's right. That was right in the front of my mind, Palace. I didn't even have to go too deep for that one.
Love
yeah, that movie rules. I was just the other day laughing to myself about the I fucked Tim Allen shirt. That's hilarious.
He wore a shirt that said I fucked Tim
No,
Allen.
remember Cecily Strong? It's like before they go to like the last big party or whatever, and Cecily Strong's like, "What is it? What do you wear to a party?" And she's like going through her closet, and there's a shirt in there that says I fucked Tim Allen. She's like, probably not this, right? Very funny.
I would wear that shirt to a party.
Method Man is great in that movie. That dude Zach Perlman is so funny. He's the redheaded
movie.
dude. Yeah, written by Colin Jost. Which reminds me, you know what I?
Is that the guy, Colin Jost?
No, Colin Jost is from Weekend Update, Saturday Night Live.
Oh,
He wrote it. I think I just said that. He plays one of the cops,
yeah.
and his brother's the other one,
Okay.
Casey Jost. But speaking of Saturday Night Live, this is what I heard on the, I heard that they were caught putting laugh tracks over their YouTube videos.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you catch that?
You know, I told my fiance that, and she asked me the same question. And I'll tell you what, I feel like that's a really dumb question. Because I'll tell you, you watch it on their they put the laugh track on their YouTube videos.
You watch it on TV.
Yeah, you watch it on TV, and then you watch it right next to the YouTube clip that they post.
Who has that much fucking time in their day?
It's very, I mean, you can do that super fast.
There hasn't been anything funny enough on Saturday Night Live in the past 30 years.
Oh, yeah,
to
sure.
watch it and then watch it again. Except for Mokiki does the sloppy switch.
Oh, my God, Mokiki.
I've been hitting a mean Mokiki lately.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we were on a bus. We were on the bus on the way somewhere.
That's
like,
a great place to do the sloppy switch.
Well, no, like we were going somewhere. I think New Jersey. Not this most recent time, but I don't know. We're on the bus in New Jersey a lot. So we're on the bus on our way to New Jersey, I think. West Virginia. Somewhere far.
West Virginia.
And just fucking bored out of my mind. And I said to, these two other coaches on the team, I'm like, yo, do you guys know Mokiki? And they're like, who the fuck are you talking about? So I made them each individually watch it with AirPods in. Because, you're on a bus, phone speaker, you know what I mean? Like, you have to get the full experience.
Yeah.
And
the full Mokiki.
Yeah,
God, I wish that could be the episode
so
title.
Fucking dumb, obviously.
Oh, it's great.
But, so, now the Mokiki comes up all the time, so I've been hitting a lot of sloppy swishes.
I feel like you could do the sloppy
my God, I
swish
hit a
very well.
mean fucking sloppy swish.
You got to pull that out at the old wedding. You
I
got to
hit
hit
a
that in
mean-
Nashville.
I'm
going
to
to
request
Nashville.
that song at your wedding.
That is on
He
the...
lives in a wine bottle submarine, and his best friend is a glove. But can he fall in love?
Anne Hathaway.
Mokiki does the sloppy swish.
Man, I forgot about those lines. That was great. I really did.
That's the best line. That's the only line.
He lives. Yeah, that's true. Aside from
Yeah.
Mokiki does the sloppy switch, he lives in a
His
wine
name
bottle.
is Findan, and his story is quite something.
Yeah. Keenan Thompson, still a gem,
Yeah.
dude. That guy. I mean, he runs.
Everybody's
that
doing
show now.
it. Mokiki does the sloppy swish.
It's
Goes
literally
through the
contagious.
picnic blanket. He sloppies
Yeah,
just
yeah,
through
yeah.
the picnic blanket in
Yeah.
Central Park. Yeah.
When it hits you, you can't resist the sloppy swish, baby. That's the
Fuck
one thing I
with the
want
sloppy
everybody
swish.
to take away from this.
Is there Mokiki trivia?
What is that gonna be? Where does Mokiki live?
My
Who is
mom's submarine.
Who is Mokiki's best friend?
A glove.
Boom! There you go. You fucking aced it.
Yeah. There's some other facts.
About Mokiki?
Yeah.
He wears
They
a
give his real name.
kimono. Yeah. Who can remember that though?
No.
Oh man. Yeah, that was a fun era of Saturday Night Live. That was because they always say that like the cast you like best was the one that was on when you were in high school, and that's true. Because that guy, the Mokiki, played by Taron Killen, I really like.
Also, like Lonely Island was always funny. Like if a Lonely Island skit came on the screen, it was going to be a banger.
Yeah.
Even their like not popular ones were funny.
Yeah.
How did that work? Like, did they create Lonely Island and then we're like, hey, we're gonna do Lonely Island on Saturday Night Live?
They started a YouTube channel called The Lonely Island, which
Yeah.
is what they named their apartment that the three of them lived in together in California. They referred to it as The Lonely Island. So
that
they
was
started
pre-Saturday Night Live.
This is all pre-Saturday Night Live. So they started a YouTube channel, and then they started like doing little sketches and stuff. And somebody at Saturday Night Live saw them, and Andy Samberg was the only one. He was doing stand-up comedy at the time, so he was the only one who got to audition to be a cast member on the show. And they brought the other two guys on
To write.
to write, and then they were like, "Hey, let's make these videos." And we can air them.
Who are the other
show.
members?
I don't. Yorma, Tacome, and Akiva something are their names.
I don't know either of those people.
Yorma is fucking the brother in Hot Rod, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then Akiva directed that movie, but I don't know.
Hey, I'm Rod. I like to party.
The top-notch film.
Yeah.
Top-notch film.
Not long enough. That should have been a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, would have been nice.
Except, like, watching it back, there's a few parts that, like, I don't like. I
Mhm.
don't like the scene when he shows the movie in the theater.
Just that whole sequence, or the
Yeah.
part that, or the
But
fact
I
that everybody
do
laughs
like-
at him.
When the brother's editing it, and he goes to pull it up, and it's the dog fucking the dog or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh,
That's for something else.
how did that get there? Yeah, that's for something else. Yeah, that's I mean, that's classic.
I think that's got to be the most fun way to make a movie is just like, because that script was already written, and then I think Lorne Michaels owned it, and he was like, "Do you want to do this?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure." And you just kind of have no expectations or whatever. I mean, people still like fucking criticized the hell out of it and said how shitty it was when it came out, but
No.
I bet you it was so fun to make that movie. I think Bill Hader said it's like the most fun he's had.
Me and Bill Hader have, like, I have an interesting, opinion on Bill Hader.
Okay, lay it down. Because
Like-
if it's anything besides I think he's great and I love him, then I think you got a real problem.
It's his face.
Okay, yeah, he's got a weird face. One eye's way bigger than the other. What do you want from the guy?
But, like, it makes him inherently not funny sometimes.
I completely
Because
disagree.
all you
I
can
completely
focus on
disagree.
is his face. Like, in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, he's okay. I mean, he doesn't have a huge role, but, like,
Mhm.
he's okay. What else is he in besides that and Hot Rod? Name me some movies.
He's got a critically acclaimed television show on HBO called Barry.
That can't be
kills it.
good.
It's Emily just got real mad. It's a really great
If
show.
Emily likes it, I guarantee you that show's not good.
It's a really good show. Henry Winkler's in it. Fonzie.
Oh, that makes it much better. Henry Winkler, since Happy Days, Henry Winkler has gone straight downhill. What's that show the show he was on before that, where he's an old man? Look it up. Henry Winkler TV shows.
Okay.
Emily sits there and what's that show called?
Barry.
Not good. That's you eat quinoa and watch Barry. And you think about how much you.
Henry Winkler and the Water Boy. You're telling me he's not funny in that movie? as a
No,
coach?
he's definitely not funny in that
What?
movie. And I like the Water Boy. Come on, make it big. Yeah.
I'm working on it, dude.
No, he's been in something
Movie
else
was an
though.
old man.
Could be a TV show too.
Didn't you read the Hank Zipser books? He wrote those.
No, I didn't fucking read the Hank Zipser books. Are you kidding me?
Okay, well, Mom definitely bought them for
Keep
you
scrolling.
because we all thought you were What's the one? Not autistic, not illiterate.
He's in Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Yeah, he's a very funny guy. Let's just go.
I'll tell you something, Andrew.
What?
Unrelated to Henry Winkler.
Go for it.
Is this in order?
Yeah.
Scroll to the top.
This is newest.
Yeah, no. I know. Like, none of these are good. I guarantee it.
He's in Legend of Vox Machina,
That
which is a
can't be
great
good.
show. Matthew, that show is really good.
That doesn't sound good.
You're a lunatic. He was somebody in the Rugrats. Rugrats. Oh, they made a new Rugrats?
They made a new teen. They're still making Teen Titans?
It's like a new Teen Titans.
Yeah, that's
it's
what I
called
mean,
Teen
though.
Titans Go. It's not as cool as
He's
the,
in a lot of
old
shit, man. Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
See, he was in Scoob. He played Keith in Scoob,
Oh.
Matthew. He was Keith. Guys, Scoob is still available for rent or purchase on Amazon Prime Video.
I do not like old Henry Winkler.
You're fucking
Bro.
crazy, dude. How do you not like him? He's
Sandy
one of
Wexler, brutal.
the... Okay, not the best. Whatever. Hank Zipser's Christmas Catastrophe plays Mr. Rock.
No way that's good. No way that's good. Donald Trump's Art of the Deal, the movie.
That's funny.
BoJack Horseman, not good.
Uncle Grandpa. What are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm not even looking. I don't know any of these fucking movies. Kick Patowski, not good.
You don't know.
Group Sex. It's just a Henry Winkler sex tape.
Numbers. He was on Numbers.
Great show.
Exactly. He was on 3 episodes of Numbers, dude, as Roger Bloom.
The 3 I didn't watch.
Is Numbers one of those shows that you watch?
No.
I bet you that's worth.
I'd rewatch Numbers though.
Yeah. What was the guy? What's the guy? What was the math? Do you remember any of their names? Like the math brother's name? What his name was? I'll try.
Hossein.
Hossein. Yeah, that's right. But it's
No.
Bernard. Bernard was in Numbers.
Bernard.
That's right.
Well, he was in it. He was the main guy.
Yeah,
Bernard was
that's
Numbers.
that's whose name I. Yeah, he played the titular Numbers.
Yeah, Bernard.
That's
invented
who. That's who
Numbers.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
there's
to.
Bernard.
2005 to 2010.
5 seasons.
5 seasons. How many episodes? 119. Nice.
Where can you watch? Amazon Prime.
Pluto TV. You can watch for free.
Nominated
with
for
Pluto
1
TV.
primetime Emmy.
Oh,
4 wins and 2 nominations total.
That's like awards across the board though. Like some of them might be really stupid. Yeah, BIM Film and TV Awards. Crime Thriller Awards in the
UK. I could see that show being big in the UK.
Environmental Media Awards. That's what it
fucking
won
stupid.
for. Yeah, exactly. Well, let's see what his name was.
Don Epps.
Charlie Epps. That's right.
Charlie.
The old Epps. Oh, Judd Hirsch. That's right, man. That show was good. I might rewatch Numbers. I've been watching just some fucking Netflix show called Lock and Key. I'm into like
I gotta
supernatural
watch.
mystery shows
Yeah,
now. I think I'm gonna watch
sounds like
Sabrina from like remember when they remade Sabrina the Teenage Witch like years ago?
No.
It's a Netflix show. It's supposed to be pretty all right, but because I watched that Wednesday show and that was really
Was
good.
it good?
Yeah, I
I
liked
heard-
it. I liked
yeah,
it a ton.
I could see myself.
It was fun. It was a fun watch.
Can you do the dance?
No,
Come on.
I
Bust it out for me.
Oh, I feel like this is part. Oh yeah, this is part of it where she goes like this.
I don't know. I've never watched the show.
Yeah, but you've seen the dance.
This.
I know that's part of it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good dance, dude.
Yeah. I could see
You
you
know?
nailing that.
You just gotta
I'll
feel.
pull that one out.
That's
at the
what
wedding.
dancing is all about. I know there's a wedding that I have to go to. Who I don't really know the people, but I have to go to like sometime in the fall or something.
Okay.
And I'm like, it's in like the Adirondacks, and I'm like, I don't really want to go to this, but if there's dancing, I'll be there. I love to dance. I'm a bad dancer.
There's nothing better than getting loose at a wedding.
That's all. It's
A couple
Why
beveraginos.
aren't you dancing, man?
Yeah.
Get on out there and dance, dude. Dancing
Get on
is-
up on the dance floor.
Dancing
Get
is
on
like
up
the most
on the
fun you can
dance
have.
floor.
You just
Get
gotta
on up
feel-
on the dance floor.
You just gotta feel the rhythm. Dancing, man. When at my buddy's wedding, at Dorico's wedding, that was like
Yeah.
the most fun ever because it's your friend's
Yeah.
wedding. All your other friends are there. It was the
Dancing.
best.
Yeah.
It was the absolute best. going to see Bruce Springsteen
Really? Where?
at the KeyBank Center.
Really?
Yeah, on the 23rd, I think.
Really?
Emily got into you had to go into like some kind of raffle or something.
Yeah.
Emily got in. She bought 2 tickets for like safety or something.
2 bonus tickets?
2 bonus tickets, and she sold them to me.
Floor seats?
No, I don't think so. I don't think we don't pay Emily enough to get
Yeah,
Bruce
true.
floor seats,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
If we pay her enough to get Bruce seats at all, we're paying her too much.
I'm so excited though, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I can't believe I'm going to hear the
Maybe you
saxophone
were
solo.
born to run.
That's what I can't believe I'm going to hear that saxophone solo live
Yeah.
at the KeyBank
What if he
Center.
doesn't play it? I'm going to call him. Yo,
He'll
Bruce,
play
do
it.
not play this shit.
His concerts are like 3.5
I
hours
know.
long. He's
I'm
going to
tell him
play
straight
it.
up. Don't play this.
God, he's so good.
What other Bruce Springsteen songs are there?
I mean, the entire B-side to Darkness on the Edge of Town is like the
Oh,
best
yeah, true.
thing ever.
Fuck.
Streets
Eric
of
Church
Fire.
has a song called Springsteen. It's really good.
Oh, that's a one. Is that the one that's like
Springsteen.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's literally, in Parks and Rec when Bo Burnham plays that country music singer
No.
and one of his fake songs.
I've seen all of Parks and Rec.
Bo Burnham plays this country music singer, and one of his fake songs is, "You bring the beer, I'll bring the girls. Troops will bring the freedom." That Springsteen song literally has the same tune same melody.
Not if it
as
sounds
that.
like how you just sang
It doesn't sound like how I
that
said
That song sounds really good.
it. Oh my God, Matthew!
I'll bring the beer, you bring the girls, the troops will bring the freedom. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Why my boots and heart? Oof, this is why I stopped wearing the headphones.
He was onto something with that. He's got me a little fired up.
Yeah, I can't. God, I gotta say, my fiance, it's all country music in the car, and usually we'll only drive like 30 minutes somewhere. And my God, I'm fucking white knuckling it the whole way.
Why?
I just hate it so much.
Why?
I don't know, man. I honestly couldn't tell you. Part of me,
There's so much worse music
yeah, for sure.
than the general genre of country music.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that country music's
Like-
not still bad.
Here's the thing. This is going to be a controversial take for sure. But like most artists that people like have maybe 2 good songs and everything else people just pretend to like.
Yeah, if that even, I'll agree with that, sure.
So like why not listen to a genre of music that is all good songs rather than being like, dude, you got to listen to fucking Bruce Springsteen, Dark Side of My Asshole, Side fucking F, dude.
Matthew,
That shit's fucking banging, bro.
if you ever disrespect Bruce Springsteen
I'm
again at
not
this table,
disrespecting
I'm
Bruce,
jumping
but
over.
you're like, dude, he's got so many bangers.
He
He's gonna
does.
play for 3.5 hours.
He
Every
does.
single one's gonna be smash hit.
That's correct.
dude.
But these are also for people who are fans of him, right? I mean, I'm sure you'd recognize
But
some of
that's
the
what I'm
songs, but
saying,
You're not
like-
like actively searching out. You're not an active Bruce Springsteen fan, dude.
Yeah, but the era of being like a fan of one musician is long gone.
I don't understand. Interesting.
Like because you don't have to buy full albums anymore. You can just listen to songs.
Yeah,
So you just listen to a bunch of different songs by a bunch of different artists.
I get it. It's
Like an album comes out, if you're a music person, you'll listen to the whole album.
sure.
And then you'll pick your favorite songs off that, and that's what
And
goes
those are
in
the
your
ones-
rotation.
Yes. I hear what you're saying. I think there's a couple factors. I mean, Bruce has been around for a long
You want to
time.
know who I think is
So like his catalog of hits is big.
Yeah, but you want to know who not as big as Alan Jackson, and I've seen Alan Jackson in concert.
Probably
tell you
bigger
what.
than Alan Jackson.
Look up like how many look up some numbers. Yeah, I mean, no, you're probably right in that sense.
Like how many Alan Jackson songs? Well, no,
like
it
all
won't
of
be-
them. He's like the
No, what I was gonna say is like how many can you name? And then I was gonna go,
but that's what I was gonna
toe
say.
for
Like,
toe
and I
with-
like country music, and I saw Alan Jackson live, and like 4 of his songs, I was like, fucking, these are banging.
4 of his songs.
Maybe more than that,
Bruce
but
has
like,
got way more.
yeah, but like, not that you're gonna be like jamming to in
Yes,
concert.
yeah, you are, Matthew. Like I said, everything on the river, darkness on the edge of town, Born to Run, obviously, like you said. Born in the USA,
Banger.
that album. Not just that song. Fucking Dancing in the Dark, Downbound Train.
Is he gonna
I'm
play
going
Santa
down.
Claus is coming to town?
Oh, dude, I'll fucking piss myself if that
See,
happens.
that
I
would be
promise
worth
I
the
will.
money just to see him. I'd sit through 3.5 hours of songs I'd never heard just to hear Bruce sing.
I wonder
Santa
if
Claus
you
is Coming
will.
to Town.
Emily, we got to try and get that chant started so he'll play it for like the third encore.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Santa! You better be good. Checking it twice.
You better watch out, you better not cry.
Okay, so Living on Love, that's a point for Jackson.
Good time.
Chattahoochee,
Just
obviously.
missed this first song on there. Good time.
Oh, Good Time. Oh, yeah. That one. I didn't see that. Little Bitty. I think I know that song. I'll count it for him. How's that song go? Little bitty bitty, won't you little bit? It's probably pretty close. 5 o'clock somewhere, obviously. Where Were You, the 9/11 song, and that's it. Oh, Drive, dude, that song makes me cry every time.
Summertime Blues. I mean, like, there's good
Summertime
songs on
Blues,
here.
okay, yeah.
Not saying, but that's what I'm saying. Alan Jackson, I'm pretty sure has like the most like records sold of like any country singer ever.
I don't think
something
Garth
like that.
Brooks probably.
Maybe yeah,
but
that's
it's probably
definitely Garth. Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah, it's
Garth.
Garth.
But Alan Jackson's got to be up
But
there.
he can't hold a candle to all the hits of Bruce though. Like if I look up
But-
Bruce Springsteen, because you're like country music fan, Alan Jackson fan. You got, of these songs, we're calling out what 5 or 6 on this
But that's
list.
what I was saying about Alan Jackson. That's literally what I said.
Yeah, but you're saying that as if that's enough to go toe to toe with Bruce. Now,
No,
if I look
wasn't
up,
saying I wasn't
Oh, that's
saying
what-
I
that's
wasn't
what it sounded.
comparing him to Bruce. But what I was saying was, with artists, like, not all of their songs are good.
yeah, gotcha. Look at Hungry Heart, amazing. I'm going down Thunder Road. Come on, dude.
I didn't know a single one of those songs that
Badlands.
you just named.
Oh, I'm on Fire, awesome. My Hometown.
How's that one go?
I actually thought that was a different song. So I don't know.
See,
I thought
that's
it was
so
Hometown.
fucking classic.
Well, you fucking call. Yeah, that was the one. God fucking damn it, man. Ugh. 100 best songs by Rolling Stone. Dude, Rolling Stone got in a fight with The Weeknd. I don't know if you saw that. Because The Weeknd's got like some new HBO Max show. And in the show, he plays like The Weeknd, you know? Like a fucking big music star or whatever. And I guess a part of the show, his character, the agent, is like, Rolling Stone is offering you the cover. And he's like, isn't Rolling Stone outdated? And Rolling Stone, the show's not even out yet. Rolling Stone wrote a review and was like, this show fucking sucks. Nobody watch it. And then The Weeknd like tweeted. And he was like, oh, did we make you mad, Rolling Stone? Which I used to read Rolling Stone. I used to get in the mail. And
yeah, I remember.
I liked it a lot, but
I had a Forbes magazine show up on my doorstep the other day.
was that your first one?
Yeah. I think that our father
Yeah.
signed me up for
man,
it.
I remember when he did that for me.
What took him so long to sign me up for it?
That's a good question, dude, because I've been
well, he just knows
I've been
that I
in
have
Forbes
that.
for years.
He knows I got that knack. You need to read. Have you? Do you have
my
you ever read
laptop
one?
died.
Hey, little girl, is your dad home? Fuck,
That's
now I
not
can't
the
even
one
play
to sing,
trivia.
but sorry. You can do it on your phone.
I got a trivia question for
Okay.
you. Who's the most followed person on Instagram?
Larry King.
No. I know that wasn't a real guess. These are stolen trivia questions. A guy I know wrote
Okay.
a trivia game.
Most followed on Instagram,
Yeah.
Kim K.
No. She's not even the most followed woman.
Who is it?
Selena Gomez is the most followed woman.
Who's the
Female.
most followed person?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Who's the most? Here's one.
Okay.
Who's the most listened to artist on Spotify? Most plays.
Larry King.
No. Who has the most plays on Spotify? Which artist has the most plays on Spotify?
Hootie.
No. Give a real guess, you fucking cocksucker.
Michael Jackson.
No.
Who is it?
Guess.
I just fucking guessed
No.
Michael Jackson,
That's
dude.
not a guess.
He's a very popular recording artist. He's a king of pop, man.
That's not
He's
a
a
good
king
guess.
of popping
Give me
little
a
kids'
good guess,
buttholes.
and I'll tell you.
Okay. Drake.
No. That was a good guess, though.
Okay.
It's The Weeknd.
No shit. Weekend, very good. A lot of good tunes. That guy's got some good tunes. Starboy, good song.
I'm a motherfucking Starboy.
Exactly. That's good.
That got a laugh out of him.
Yeah, a
That was
little
fucking
giggle
awesome.
from the back.
Yeah, that felt good. That felt really good. I have to pull that one out again at some point in time.
What else you got? You don't have to keep going, but it just sounded like you had more in the bag.
I do, but then my brain starts going to sports, and you just don't know the answer.
I might know some sports trivia. Give me a shot.
I don't even.
I'll try my hardest. I'll try my hardest to answer it correctly.
I heard one today. It was which hockey player not named? All right, fuck you.
No, I'm thinking. Go, tell me.
Which hockey player not named Wayne Gretzky or Mario Lemieux has the most points in a single NHL season?
Larry King.
Want to know something crazy though about that stat?
What?
It's which hockey player has the most points in a single season not named Wayne Gretzky or Mario Lemieux, and because of that, because you're excluding those two, he's number 14 on the list.
Holy shit.
Maybe 13.
Who is it?
I don't know, Andrew. That's why it's a trivia question.
But you'd asked it, so you should. Somebody has to know the answer for it.
I do know the answer.
Okay, go for it. I put my guess in.
You didn't even get. You guessed fucking Larry King.
Mike Madonna.
No, he's Canadian born. The person that it is.
Oh, okay. Mike Madonna.
No, Mike Madonna's un-American, Andrew.
He's not American. He is American, isn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah. Great in backyard hockey.
Yeah, very good. He was in Mighty Ducks.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, when they go to see the Dallas Stars play.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So who is it?
You'll get it.
Alexander Ovechkin.
No, it's not even close.
Sidney Crosby.
Not even close.
Pat Kane.
Not even close. It hasn't been any time recent.
Udonis Haslem.
But the reason that it came up is because Connor McDavid is about to pass it.
Very nice.
Well, could pass it this year. He's gonna.
Word on the street, Sabres looking to make the playoffs. The wild card spot. What's the deal?
Yeah, they pretty much fucked themselves last night.
Oh, okay.
Lost to the Islanders. And actually, this is where we needed this to go. One of the worst calls in NHL history last night in the Sabres game. This the game-winning goal. Just fucking horrible. I can't really describe it well. It was, it was fucked up. And it cost us the game. And we really needed to win. I mean, they're still playing good. But they've lost their last two games, and that's not good. That's not what you need.
How often does poor officiating come into play in hockey compared to football and basketball?
Not often.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so.
I mean, there's bad calls, but there's a lot of good reviews in hockey. But they fucking reviewed this goal too, and the call on the ice was no goal, and they reviewed it and they overturned it and allowed the goal, and I'm baffled. There's no explanation that could make me agree with it.
You think the NHL is rigged?
The NHL is rigged in certain senses, but not in that sense.
Gotcha.
But the NHL does rig their draft lottery.
Okay.
Like,
In an unethical way? Are you saying?
well, they give they have a draft lottery, so it's not guaranteed who's going to get the first overall pick.
Yeah.
Every team that doesn't make the playoffs has a percentage, right? I think the
Yeah.
team that comes in last has the highest percentage at 18% or something, 18 to 20, somewhere in those numbers. I want to say, and but they'll I guess it's unconfirmed, but I feel like it's actually pretty confirmed that, and this might be conspiracy, but that they'll, especially when it's like a generational player, they'll, rig it to, go to like a really bad team that's in like a huge market or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's people say that because when the Oilers drafted Connor McDavid, the Sabres finished last, and people thought that the Sabres would get the pick, and obviously they didn't, and they So there's speculation that Edmonton is a Canadian hockey market that's where Connor McDavid should go. I don't know. But then on the flip side of that, like, wouldn't the NHL want him somewhere in America to grow the game? It's already big in Canada. And so that's the big debate going on right now, because this kid that's going to get drafted first overall this year is supposed to he's never played in the NHL, but watching him play, his name's Connor Bedard. He's like incredible. So he probably will be like of that stature, I would have to guess, when he gets to the NHL. And they're like, where's he going to go? There's a lot of people are speculating a lot of different places that their league's going to rig him to end up.
It is. I wonder what it's like to go through. I mean, I guess it's the same with like conspiracy theories and stuff, but like to really just truly believe something. Although, because I mean, I get like
have you ever heard that stand-up comedian that's like, he's talking about conspiracies, and he's like, I don't abide by conspiracies. I don't get into them much. He goes, but I don't know who it is, so credit to this person.
Yeah.
But I've seen it on TikTok a couple times, this clip. He goes,
I think I know it.
He's like, I'm a dad. I'm responsible for one, like, human life, my child. And I lie to that motherfucker all the time. And the government is responsible for all of us. You're telling me they don't lie to us? Fair point.
I mean, it's interesting. It's an interesting thing now because, with like UFOs and stuff, they're not really lying, or maybe lying in a different way. Who knows? But they're like coming clean. Evident, it would appear so about a lot of things.
Well, because
like,
the reason is because
nobody cares.
As global warming happens and Antarctica continues to melt,
mm-hmm.
The alien civilization that lives in Antarctica is going to be uncovered because all the ice is going to be gone.
That's not where Atlantis is, though. Because I guess Atlantis isn't aliens.
No, they say that's also a theory, too, actually. They say that Atlantis is in well, this is a different theory. I know where Atlantis is because I watched the documentary. Don't forget.
Yep.
But they say that Atlantis was an alien civilization that inhabited Antarctica and is buried beneath the ice that still functions. Like, they're still kicking it down there. They just live in, down there.
Yeah, do their own thing.
They let us do us up here, and they
just
be chilling down there, which would be fine with me. Like, as long as they're cool with it.
Yeah.
The problem is that humans would have a problem. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if they want to live like their life and we do our thing, that's fine. But somebody would be like, it's messed up that we're not including the aliens, and the aliens, we don't want to be fucking included. And then we would end up bothering them, and then they just nuke the shit out of us.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be like, because obviously, if Atlantis if that's true, everything you said, and they're still kicking, then they've got to have some pretty advanced tech and stuff like that. I think a lot of people, especially as certain countries deteriorate and stuff, would be like, you owe it to us to help out the rest of humanity. And be like, fuck that, dude.
I do into conspiracy theories now. I do like watching like clips and stuff like that. Again, not fact checking them at all.
Yeah.
But of people that talk about like the pyramids and stuff like that, and how, if you look at like when the pyramids were like started and were built and stuff like that, and like you can see signs of like advanced level technology.
Mm-hmm.
And then as time goes on, like signs of that technology like don't exist anymore, and then we like reinvent it again.
Yeah. That's been the course. That's just been the course of history throughout all time. I don't think that aliens had anything to do with the pyramids. Like I think what is more
I'm not even saying it was aliens, but they're saying that like I was watching this thing the other day that like they had like power tools and shit when they were built, and like electricity in the pyramids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then they just tapped on that shit.
No, what'll usually happen, Matthew, this is a great thing, is there will usually be what is called a natural reset event. For example,
a fireball or earthquake or something like that.
The Great Flood.
Yeah.
Every major religion has a great flood story, the most famous one being Noah, right? From the Bible.
And his ark.
Yeah, Noah and his ark. But every story has that. And throughout the history of the planet, there's been these big reset events, super volcanoes exploding, earthquakes, like you said, that, humanity just can't stop them, so you kind of just have to restart. So I think that that's probably the most likely thing, is like Egypt. At that point, humanity had progressed to a spot where they had technology maybe even more advanced than what we have yet to get to, and then some shit went down, and boom. What you got to look out for is the super volcano that's under Yellowstone, because
that'll fuck us up.
That's what's going to do us in.
Yeah, that'll fuck us up.
That's what I think.
That's one of those things, though, where if it goes off, like, fucking, aren't we all dying?
Oh, yeah, really quick.
Like, events like that,
crazy.
like, aren't really something I'm concerned about, because, like, fuck it. If we're all tapping,
it is what it
I
is.
would probably try to live. Like, I wouldn't just walk my way into the fucking...
From where? Because we're...
But wouldn't it cause, wouldn't,
essentially
North
nuclear
America
winter.
turn into, nuclear winter?
Yeah, most of the planet would be under nuclear winter.
I could survive nuclear winter.
Because the ash would be so great, block out the fucking sun. That's so crazy,
I could survive
dude.
nuclear winter.
Yeah, I mean, you could. People can, but you
Dude,
gotta...
we didn't see the sun for fucking 6 weeks.
Yeah. I get so used to not seeing the sun.
I don't fuck with the sun.
I know. When it comes back, I'm kind of like, I don't mess with this
when
guy.
I go to work in the morning, I love when it's dark.
Yeah.
Because my eyes are sensitive and I wear sunnies, but like the sun is so bright in the when it's rising and it's like at that angle and you're trying to drive and it's like, dude, this is the worst. Give me darkness.
Yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, seriously.
I know.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Should we do the Who Would Win of the Week?
Yes. The Who Would Win of the Week this week. Tell me if I get it wrong. The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Danny McBride versus Sideshow Bob. Should we do Danny McBride specifically from This Is the End?
If that's the case, yeah, I'd way rather do that.
All right, well, let's do that one.
Who plays himself, but obviously,
but
enhanced version. Yeah,
yeah, a cannibal version,
Yeah.
a cannibalistic version.
He's got, dude, that movie is so fucking good. Dude.
Yeah,
I
it
love
is.
that
It really is.
Yeah, it's a good movie. When he wakes up and cooks all the breakfast.
Great scene, a lot of fun. When he shoots them all, that's hilarious.
Bang.
Damn. I don't know. I don't know who wins this one.
Well, here's the thing about Sideshow Bob is like,
Good
God. Big yawn. Sideshow Bob is like a serial killer, but the thing about him is he's not that good at serial killing. Like, he's in jail and stuff, and he escapes, and he's good at that.
Always for attempted murder.
Yeah, but he never actually kills anybody. Like, his whole objective is to kill, like, a 10-year-old child, and he just can't get it done.
I mean, he tries to kill a lot of other people along the way. Like, he tries to kill Aunt Selma and stuff. He tries to kill a lot of other people at points, but I don't think he's ever successfully killed anyone. And in the, like, there's, like, a Treehouse of Horror and stuff that does this specifically. He actually... It might be the only case. But when in Dreams and shit on the Simpsons episodes, when Bob does achieve his goal and kill Bart, he's like completely empty inside and like very unfulfilled after that. Like he doesn't have the juice to keep going. And I think Danny McBride is just so fueled by ego that he'll just keep going. Like,
yeah,
nothing will tear him down.
Yeah. Sideshow Bob's a resilient bastard, though.
100%. That is true. But his biggest enemy, his biggest obstacle is often a rake that somebody left on the ground.
Yeah, he steps on a lot of rakes and brooms, and shovels.
So funny. Cracks me up every time he does it.
I like his hair. You kind of got a little Sideshow Bob hair going on.
I don't think so.
If you went like this with it.
Yeah, if I made my hair look like Sideshow Bob,
gave yourself Liberty Spikes.
Yeah, then maybe I would
bring back Liberty Spikes.
You
would just have one big Liberty Spike. You'd have a unicorn.
A unicorn horn.
Yeah. 'Cause that's all. It's the only hair you got.
Fuck off. Maybe.
And like to pull it all up, it would show your hairline, and you'd be fucking back to the top of your skull.
Yeah, it's up there.
That'd be tough.
I don't know.
I agree. I think like Danny McBride, especially if we're doing his character from that movie, and in other other roles that he plays, he's so like disgusting.
Yeah.
In a sense, like you know what I mean? Like he's just nasty.
And he's a bad guy.
That's what I mean. He's
dude.
Gross in the sense where like he'll do like fucked up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Sideshow Bob, as much as he has the mind of a murderer,
he has the will
but he doesn't
he doesn't
murder.
necessarily have the heart.
He's not
you know
good.
what I mean?
Well, he's just not good at murdering.
Yeah, but even so, he's shown moments of empathy and stuff. And Danny McBride, no way,
No
that
way.
guy is a full-on
And
sociopath.
the other thing about Sideshow Bob is Sideshow Bob wants to commit like the perfect crime every time. You know what I mean? Like he stages everything, and like he wants to like yang you. You know what I mean? Psych reference.
Danny McBride's not afraid to get his hands
No,
dirty.
he doesn't need to yank. Cops are staring right at him. He
Yeah.
double, triple stab.
Yeah. What? What did I do? What did I do?
Yeah, that's bullshit, man. Yeah, and then he'll argue the fact that, and then he'll run in the middle of arguing. He'll be like, all right, and then he'll run.
Yeah, I think it's got to be
I'll hide in
Danny.
the sewer. Funny guy. Funny guy. Just like in that, like, because this is how I feel about Danny DeVito too. Because I know Danny DeVito has been in a lot of stuff, but I just know him so well from It's Always Sunny. So like when you hear him, I've said this on the podcast before, but like when I just picture that as how he actually is. Like when you hear him talk in interviews and stuff, and he's like a decent human.
Yeah.
I'm like, this doesn't make sense. He's not banging any whores.
Who knows, man? In the 70s.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Everybody
he was helped to direct. We talked about this last night. He helped direct Pulp Fiction or something like that, or Reservoir Dogs.
Oh yeah. Something like that.
He was good pals with Tarantino, or he wasn't pals with him, but like he was
Sure.
really working hard to get under the wing of Tarantino.
He's
at
had
the
a great
time.
career, man. Danny DeVito.
He's got a
That's why
show
he's
now with
legend.
his daughter. But anyway, back to I'm gonna take Danny McBride as well.
100%.
I just don't think Sideshow Bob is actually good at committing crimes.
No, he's so bad.
He's good
at
at
it.
trying to commit crimes.
That's true. That's
So
true.
I'm gonna take Danny McBride. Vote on that. But Sideshow Bob is big as fuck, isn't he? Like 7 feet tall. So is Danny McBride though.
No, I don't think he's that tall.
He's always tall.
But he's probably like
Guess
6'4" or
He's
something.
always towering over
And his feet
people.
are huge.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
how he got
why I think
caught.
He's tall. Yeah. Well, lock that in. Danny McBride. You know, clean sweep for him today. Vote on that on Instagram. Who'd win the week on Friday? Vote on that. Do I know the answer to the trivia question?
Yeah.
Steve Yzerman.
One more time.
Steve Yzerman.
Okay. Nice.
Number 14 on the list. 13.
Yeah.
Number 13 or 14. All the rest from our Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux.
Pretty wild.
Could be Connor McDavid pretty damn soon.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up stat. You got any more trivia for me?
Nah.
Come on.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
over
that
it.
was good. It was a good idea to cut me off there. 'Cause
Yeah.
it
no.
was-
You're not good at trivia.
Stop
Stop doing that shit.
Trying my best, man.
I want to watch. I gotta watch the new season of Outer Banks soon. I've been
Oh yeah.
holding
So
out for so long.
explain that show, because Emily and I were talking about it the other day actually, and I'm not sure I know what it is exactly. It's like it's a full-on scripted show.
It's a TV show.
Yeah, and these kids
Yeah.
are like treasure hunting, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty much.
And it's very like CW-esque, like drama-y.
Yeah, it's got a lot of CW in it, but it's actually pretty good. Like that. I mean, Netflix does a really good job. I think the acting is good.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few characters. I mean, there's a lot of characters in the show. There's a few that I don't love, but like some of them, like the one character, Rafe is his name, and I fucking can't stand the dude, but it's because he's a good actor. Like he's good at.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some funny scenes that people make fun of, but it's a good show. It really is. It's a good show. It's got a great plot line. You should watch it. Season 1 is really good. Season 2 is good, but it kind of. Yeah, I'm excited to watch season 3. I hope it's up to standard. When does the new season of Stranger Things come out? I gotta Google.
Oh, I don't know. I think like I don't think they've announced it even yet. When it's actually going to happen. Final one, finally. How many of those kids do you think are going to be successful when that show's done? I don't think any of them. I think maybe Millie Bobby Brown. Like people keep trying to make her like happen outside of that show, and I don't think it's working.
What do you mean?
I know you
She's
like
super
it.
famous.
I know she's super famous, but Stranger Things is still happening.
No,
as far
I think
as her
as she
other
gets
work,
older, she'll get in more stuff.
I've said this to Joey Hardball back when we were doing Film Juice. Whoever like her team is, I think, is just picking really bad projects for her.
Well, what has she done besides Enola Holmes and Netflix? Like,
Godzilla versus Kong.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and she's really bad in that, and it's, not entirely her fault.
I
but,
wonder if like something to do with it has to do with like a deal that she has with Netflix. Like as to why she's not in more projects.
Maybe that's possible. Netflix does seem to have something going on in that area. I don't know, but I just don't. The kid who plays Dustin, I find him insanely annoying. Gavin,
You're not a
what's his
Stranger
name?
Things fan though?
No, I am a
show's
Stranger
so
Things
good.
fan. Like I like their characters. I will say, here's an example. That motherfucking Dustin kid, I guess spoiler alert for the last season. But the part at the very end when they're in like the community center with all like the people who've been displaced.
And he's limping.
And he's limping. That fucking limp, dude. Nobody was there to say like, hey, that looks like super shitty. Like just tone it down a little bit,
but
man.
I think that's
It's like I
part
want to
of
have
it,
a
though.
limp for this.
I think that's part of it though, is because like if you're a kid that's injured, like you're gonna have a big limp, especially if you're like a nerdy kid that like doesn't get hurt doing sports and stuff. Like you're gonna sell your fucking limp, dude. You're gonna be like, this hurts so bad, even though it might not be that bad of an injury.
Interesting point. I think that
I think he
proves
nailed
what
it.
I'm saying even more, though.
I know, but he was acting like he had a bad limp. How do you know he wasn't doing that?
You know who I don't want to see ever again is the kid who plays Will. Like, even in the final season of Stranger Things, it's going to be hard for me to watch when he's on screen.
That's the kid that's gay. Hasn't said he's gay yet.
Yeah. Or he didn't say it.
I don't think so.
I think he.
I don't think he
might
gave.
have.
Did
I think
he
he
give him
told
the
his
painting?
brother. He did give him that whole thing was dumb. Stop, man. Fuck. I really liked that last season, but there's a lot of fucking problems with that
I liked
show.
that last season also.
It was
but
so
that
good.
is
It
like
was
a
so good.
large storyline. It's like Will's gay, but
Yeah.
he hasn't said it.
Yeah. Like they
Just be gay, man.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was the 80s. I don't know.
That's
the
true.
other thing I feel
That's
like
true.
some people who like in charge of shows and stuff are kind of out of touch. Like I know
Vecna's out there throwing hate crimes down.
Yeah. Oh, dude, just hashtag cancel Vecna. Just cancel Vecna. Just fucking don't let him on.
That's why
anymore.
Vecna in the first place sent the mind eraser after Will and put him in the wall.
Oh, because he knew he was
'Cause he
gay.
knew he was gay.
Oh, that's fucked
Yeah.
up. Vecna is the upside down Hitler.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Vecna's homophobic.
Oh yeah, you heard it here
Vecna's
first.
definitely
Vecna's for
homophobic.
sure homophobic.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the scene I
But
want to
he's like
see.
one of those homophobic guys who's actually gay, and so he's like you know what I mean? Yeah.
Vecna's super gay.
Yeah.
Vecna's running for. He's like a senator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Vecna got caught.
That's how they're gonna take him down in season 5.
They're
They're
gonna
gonna find pictures of him sleeping with like
They're
a
gonna
slutty bartender at the local gay bar.
They're gonna catch him soliciting sex in a men's bathroom.
Yeah.
Like that one.
Anthony
senator.
Weiner.
Anthony Weiner. That's not what happened to him.
Yeah.
He was
just
sending
Wiener pics.
to
Yeah.
women.
Yeah, not Vecna though. Couldn't be Vecna.
No, couldn't.
Or
be
maybe
Vecna.
Vecna's gonna stage a scandal where he sends dick pics to women to throw people off his scent.
That's not a bad idea. If his PR team is listening, they could really
Yeah.
come into make some
I
point
got-
on that.
I got one closing note.
'Kay.
I
mean, we've covered gay Vecna. What else
Yeah.
is there to say?
on the bus on the way to New Jersey again recently, a lot of time to kill, and we were throwing on we watch movie, whatever, and we're like, what movie do we want to put on next? And so I put on The Love Guru, and because like people continue to get younger on the team, a lot of people have no idea what The Love Guru is.
Mm-hmm.
And like watching it with them, I was like, damn, because they were like, what the fuck are we watching? Like, this shit is so stupid.
Yeah.
But when you watch it with people who appreciate its funniness, it's so funny. But like when you're watching it with a group of people that is like, this sucks, you're like, you just feel uncomfortable the whole time.
People. Oh, you mean unbiased people?
How am I biased? Because I think it's funny.
Because at this point you're so familiar with it that you're like, this movie.
But what makes that? That's
I'm
not
not saying.
That's
I'm
not
not
a
saying.
bias.
You know what? You're right. I'm not saying that you are biased, but I am saying that the people you're showing it to, who have not even heard of it, are the most unbiased group around.
No, I actually a little bit disagree with that because I think having some, when it comes to movies, you need a little bit of bias going into it. Like you need a general idea of what you're about to watch. And yeah, you might decide, oh, this sounds good or bad right away, but you're still going to let the movie ultimately dictate that. Whereas a movie like that that's so weird and random, if you have no clue what you're getting into, like, hey, this is a movie where Michael Myers plays a guru.
Michael Myers. I love that you call him that.
That's his name.
But he goes by Mike.
I know, but his name is Michael Myers inherently. That's his fucking name, dude. What do you want me to say?
Mike Myers. Because Michael Myers is Halloween. When you hear Michael Myers, you don't think Austin
Not
Powers.
when you're talking about the fucking love guru.
But he doesn't even go by Michael.
I know, but it doesn't matter. His name is Michael Myers.
Everybody besides you apparently knows him as Mike Myers.
What's Mike short for?
I hear you, man. But he's Mike Myers. He got famous under the name Mike Myers. When he was on Saturday Night Live, did Don Pardo go, Michael Myers? No, he went Mike, man, because that's his fucking name. That's what he goes by, dude. That's what he got famous by. Nobody knows him as like Michael Myers.
That's like saying Riff Raff's name is Riff Raff or Carrot Top's name is Carrot Top.
Yes, correct.
No!
But that's their moniker. That's their public nom de plume.
Oh, yeah, the River Fox, the Swamp Fox.
Swamp Fox, baby. Swamp Fox Nation.
Fuck a Swamp Fox.
Swamp Fox
all
Nation,
right, get me
baby.
outta here.
I want to shout out to all my Swamp Foxes
Get me
out
outta
there.
here. That dude was probably a racist.
I mean, if his nickname was the Swamp Fox. Yeah, he was probably had a little of that Vecna in him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Andy. I love you.
I love you too. Let's get out of here. Thanks, folks. Swamp Fox Nation.